Hi there. I hope you're feeling healthy and well. Today, I'm going to tell you about a kind of stress that can keep you sick, stuck in chronic health symptoms, but it's overlooked by most people when they're thinking about what's causing them to be ill. Now, as always, I'd love to get this healing knowledge out to as many people as possible. So please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it if it feels right to do so. This really helps YouTube to get this knowledge out to more people. So I'd greatly appreciate that if you feel drawn to do that. So this stress that almost every client that I work with is experiencing this in some way or another. It's not the original cause of your symptoms, but it can be what keeps them happening over and over again. Now, whatever your symptoms are, they've got an original root cause, which is a stressful event that you couldn't handle at the time, or a life pattern with a similar theme that's recurred over and over again and has reached a threshold where your body has manifested symptoms. So, some examples of that: eczema is around separation conflicts, either wanting to be separate from something or wanting to get away from something, just very broadly. Musculoskeletal pain is about your self-devaluation, that classic not good enough, not strong enough, or the universal limiting belief that most people have in some form or another. Tinnitus is around hearing conflicts, so often related to something that you didn't want to hear or couldn't stand hearing, or something around that. So just with those examples, these shocking, unexpected events, whatever they were, for those examples or anything else that you couldn't deal with at the time and felt all alone with in that moment, cause your body to carry out adaptations to deal with it. And then following that, healing symptoms occur. But the trouble is that these symptoms or their healing processes can then become a stressor, which then triggers you back into the symptoms. So the actual effect of the symptoms becomes stressful to you and then triggers those symptoms or similar or even different symptoms happening again. Like eczema, as an example, it can make you feel ugly and not wanting to be touched, leading to more separation conflict. So looping back round, causing the eczema conflict to happen again. Back pain, leaving you feeling weak, over the hill, not strong enough to deal with life, leading to more self-devaluation. I'm not good enough. I'm over the hill, all these kinds of things. So again, looping and becoming chronic. The tinnitus noise becomes a thing that you don't want to hear, leading to ongoing healing conflicts, hearing conflicts rather. And yeah, most symptoms have the capacity to re-trigger a similar kind of stress that led to them in the first place. But, or they can, as I mentioned earlier, they can trigger brand new conflicts. So, an example of that might be eczema causing you to feel a self-devaluation conflict, feeling that you're being punished or that you're getting something that you don't deserve but can't do anything about that. And that again could then start leading to musculoskeletal symptoms such as neck pain, back pain. Um, and another thing that's related to this, a fear of death from a shocking diagnosis of a serious illness, can then lead to symptoms in your lungs or liver, which relate to different aspects of fears of death. They can be affected in that way. I'll do another video on that subject of diagnosis shock at some point, because it's a very important thing to look at when you are on your own self-healing journey. So yeah, just to summarize, a key part of your healing, which is often overlooked, is making peace with your symptoms and truly accepting that, yeah, they are your body carrying out a healing process. Of course, this is easier to say than to do. Our beliefs and perception of illness and symptoms is often, deeply embedded. So we've been taught this stuff throughout our lives, that illness is bad, symptoms is bad. And of course, they feel that way. So it's very understandable that we experience this kind of stress when we're having these unpleasant, often difficult to deal with symptoms. So the best way that I know to resolve this is using tapping techniques such as EFT and matrix reimprinting to transform your emotional blocks, your beliefs and conditioning about health and illness. These are amazing techniques for changing your beliefs, changing your emotions, changing how you perceive reality. And they can work on beliefs and emotional blocks in all areas of life, including very effectively with health. Now, if you can accept that the symptoms have to happen for your healing process to complete, and that actually your body is going through a process rather than something going wrong, this is a great step forwards for you. In fact, along with realizing the root cause and all of your triggers that go back to that root cause, this is an essential part of your healing journey. Okay, so I'd love to know what you think about this. Has something like this affected you, or what strategies do you have to stop feeling stress about symptoms? So please leave your comments down below. I'd really love to hear them. Cheers for now.